MAP International works to promote health and empower communities worldwide through prevention, provision, and education. As part of these support partnerships, MAP also seeks to respect local medicinal traditions and customs by researching and learning from local residents, particularly those within the 3 total health villages. In the mountains of Ecuador, the indigenous Andean people have formed a rich culture deeply rooted in their environment and landscape. Their cosmovision and their spirituality is inextricably connected to the plants and the animals they have raised for thousands of years. This reverence for creation can be seen in Andean food, ritual, tradition, and even medicine. In this video, we will see demonstrated the Andean medicinal practice involving guinea pigs, or to use the local name, cuy. A cuy of the proper size and gender is selected. The practitioner brings the animal to a disrobed patient. The cuy is then rubbed over the body of the patient. It is thought that the illness of the human will be absorbed by the animal, providing a live reflection or proxy body which can later be dissected for diagnostic purposes, as will be explained and demonstrated. The healer sometimes prays to the Lord while doing the Cuy cleansing, thus carrying out a syncretic phenomena between Christian belief and ancestral belief. Having completed the rubbing massage, or sobada, the cuy is then placed into a bag for 20 to 30 minutes to relax its body and manifest the illness before dissection. My name is Transito Chauliz. I'm 49 years old and I have 2 children. Around 35 years ago, when I was still young, I began to watch and observe this practice performed by my family members, and little by little I learned how to do it myself. The charge is voluntary, but each person pays whatever they are able. However, generally I'm pretty busy, so I do ask for something in recognition for my time. For example, a patient might give me $3 for half an hour of my service. Everyone uses this treatment. The old, adults, youth, children. Sometimes up to 5 people come every week to my house. I usually use the same size cuy that I used for the patient Manuel, in other words, the smaller ones. White cuys have a normal amount of blood, but the red cuys have plenty of blood. And if it's a man who comes, then I use a male cuy, and if it's a woman, I use a female cuy. The appendix, hernias, the bladder. Yes, I encounter people with hernial problems, and I send them to the hospital to have an operation. Likewise, those with bladder problems. But when I encounter people with blood circulation problems, I recommend them to take tea with mora or alleluia flower. And also, within the uterus of a female cuy, I can see if the female patient's uterus is inflamed, has circulation problems, or menstrual pain. Yes, everyone is treated in some way. They are sent to the doctors to receive injections or pills. Yes, sometimes the elderly, who are in very serious condition, come to me in order to see how much time they have to live yet. Yes, sometimes you can see this information through the cuy. One time, a person came from Paltalo Alto in a serious condition, and because of the cuy, I was able to tell them that they had until that night or the next afternoon to live. And yes, eventually they died.
Y murió.
You can see this through the brain that separates and the bones that are broken easily. Right now, my son is learning. When the patients come for treatment, he is right beside me, and through this is learning, bit by bit.
Ya.
No está normal.
Look, the blood's not normal.
El Manuel tiene dolor de la espalda.
The patient Manuel has problems with his back.
No está circulando.
The blood's not circulating.
Tiene bastante cólera.
It's got plenty of color and inflammation.
Sí, cólera druxingi. Así está. Operar na druxingi or llaman a circulishki.
Look, it's a thrombosis. That's why the blood wasn't circulating.
Sabe ser así, la sangre. No está normal la sangre.
The Cuy diagnosis and cleansing ritual is an example of Andean knowledge and ritual, which is passed from generation to generation. The act is an inherently communal sharing of wisdom, and also reflects a deep appreciation for creation. As humans, we find respite and healing in the goodness of our planet. Indeed, the earth is the Lord's, and all that is in it.